All right. So I've recorded this video probably about 9 times this morning, just trying to give you guys some quick pre-market motherfucking analysis, but apparently somebody hates me this morning. So I'm gonna, as quickly as I can, walk you guys through what we talked about last night. So go watch the YouTube video from before. If you're on the 30-minute on SPY, everything that we talked about the box, there's cost basis, right? Then you have the range in or underneath you right here, right? So there is obviously both possibilities underneath your pre-market open of 2412. You could fall, fill that gap, maybe see continuation of the downside. It is fucking Monday, so don't get too hop skippy if the price action doesn't fit the bill. Of course, if we can punch through, clear the wick, we should be looking at a potential gap fill. But we could form a goddamn box right here. So price action 1030 if we're not ripping, you know what to do. Same thing's going to happen on the Qs, same setup. There you go, right? We talked about this last night, catching that third bounce off the floor. It's already happened. And so now you were retesting 558. Cost basis is at 559. And of course, there's empty space all the way to 556. So if and when we can get up there, obviously take a look at that price target. There could be a uptrend forming here as well, right? A lot of the times that likes to happen. So watch for a complete reversal, maybe even climb back up. But at the end of the day, this is a read and react scenario. If you're short, right, obviously you can use your hedges if you took them and trim them at the bell. But the punt, basically, this is a day trade waiting to happen. You got to decide whether or not this is right for you, and whether or not you're. And I, just again, I said this in the video, so I'm trying to consolidate everything that I said. But I have a 535, 540 target for the Qs. I think eventually we do break down there. I think today's open with a big gap up, leaving a big gap down. That obviously can be something that can turn red real quick. All right, so the Qs, SPY, and IWM looks like absolute dog water because it is in between what it needs to go up and what it needs to break down below, right? So I don't care about it. If it does lose that again or candle close, again, still we have a 211.50 target to the downside or a 219.16 target to the upside. So measure that out. But anyway, I'm going to try to keep this fucking video really, really short. What I showed you guys on SPY and QQQ are going to be most important, right? That 30-minute, 15-minute chart is clear as day. So just read and react, right? All right. I will be back if it's 10:30 and we're not doing anything at all. I'll see you guys at the end of the day. If it's 10:30 and we're moving good, bouncing volatility, I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, you guys have a great day.